Good morning, Park Lane. This is Mrs. Strader broadcasting live for Park Lane Elementary. Today is Monday, April the 13th, 2020, and it's our second week of digital learning. I hope last week went well for you. Just a reminder that today and every day is a pick your own specials day. So go into your regular classroom, get some of your work done in your regular classroom, and then you can go to any of your specials classrooms, and that includes guidance. So we kind of have 6 extra classrooms, and do something fun. They're going to try to give you activities that are going to get you off of the computer or laptop or Chromebook and get you a little bit more active. So we hope things are going well from you, and please know that we miss you very much. I know some of your teachers are going to plan some meets this week, so maybe you'll have a chance to see your teacher over the computer this week. All right, let's celebrate some birthdays. A big happy birthday shout out to Ariana from Mrs. Fell's class. She has a birthday today. Happy birthday. You're 7 years old today. A happy birthday to Bailey from Mrs. Hughes's class. Bailey, hey, has a birthday coming up on April 16th, and she's going to be 6 years old. Happy birthday, Bailey. A happy birthday to Maddie from Mrs. Lawrence's class. Hey, Maddie's got a birthday on April the 16th, and she's going to be 7 years old. Happy birthday, Sam from Mrs. Towner's class. Sam, happy birthday on April the 18th. He's going to be 6 years old. Happy birthday, Isabella from Mrs. Towner's class. Isabella's got a birthday on the 18th, and she's going to be 6 years old. Happy birthday to Inslee from Mrs. Morris's class. Hey, Inslee has a birthday on April the 19th, and she's going to be 7. Happy birthday, Isabella from Mrs. Fell's class. Bella's going to be 7 years old on the 19th of April. And another Isabella birthday. 3 Isabella birthdays this week. Happy birthday, Isabella from Mrs. Lawrence's class. Her birthday's coming up on April the 19th, and she's also going to be 7 years old. Hey, boys and girls, I know, again, we talked about Readathon last week, and you guys did an awesome job, and a lot of you earned prizes. So depending on how much money you raised, you've got picked out some prizes. Please know that those are still coming. I've asked the company to hold on to them because there's no way we can even receive those shipments at the school right now. So when schools reopen, they'll ship them right to us. They've got them all packaged up and ready, and we'll get them to you. Same thing with spring pictures. I know you guys are anxious to get your spring pictures, especially parents. Parents, please note that the birthday pictures are spring pictures. I tried to pull those pictures so at least you could see some of them. We're trying to see if we can get creative with maybe a way to get it to you digitally if you haven't already gotten a digital image. Hey, but please note that we have the spring pictures and we'll get them to you as soon as school reopens. All right, I told you last week we were going to start recognizing folks that have gotten into Lexia Core 5 and are mastering levels. Now, I had no idea you guys would do such an amazing job. There are a ton of you. I'm going to read everyone's names, but please know that I might butcher a name or two, okay? If I mispronounce your name, especially your last name, I apologize, but I'm going to get through these and try to recognize. Again, great job. Several of you moved up 2 or even 3 levels, so you might hear someone's name more than once. And again, get in there. The goal is 60 minutes. I had a few people who did a crazy number of minutes. And while I applaud you for caring enough and getting on there and working on your schoolwork, be careful that we're not doing too much and that we're not spending too much time on the computer, okay? That's not necessarily great for all of us either. So, all right, moving up a level in Lexia Core 5. Austin Williams, great job. Colston Heck, Hazel Lanza, Tyrell Snow, Charlotte Dilly, Aubrey Postel, Talon Persley, Maylee Pontius, Cam McCabe, Macy Lokai, Charlie Marchini, Arturo Fuentes Patello, Josephine Webb, Isabella Shootman, Caitlin Ryle, Ryder Lewis, Briley Montavo, Jake Boyd, Molly Snyder, Liam Bilbrey, Milo Hera, Lyrica Hart, Jack Sanning, Jackson McCarter, Allison Trujillo Mendoza, Austin Gibson, Maxwell Day, Jake Korn, Miranda Stevens, Natalia Botello, Jordan Davidson, Logan Davidson, Aaliyah Holbrook, Annika McKinley, Nolan Lighty, Tanner Dunaway, Aubrey Burkhead, Sullivan Phillips, Adelie Young, Christopher Janiszewski, Harper Bauer, Kaylee Like, Cheyenne Viviano, Tristan Blaine, Caden Halsey, Theodore Engel, Chastity Weatherholt, Jace Parton, Calvin McGee, Preslin Jones, Sterling Blanchard, Liam Schaefer, Briley Montalvo, Landon Sloan, Bailey Hall, Lucas Jennings, Mackenzie MacGyver, Lucas Kendall, Emily McKinley, Elijah Thacker, Annika Cheeks, Jesse Gow, Kelsey Lawrence, Logan Petito, Adelaide Williams, Aaliyah Holbrook, Annabelle Brown, Lalani Conley, Emma Napier, Reagan Massey, Zoe Speck, Carly Harper, Finnegan Ronaldo, Sebastian Walker, Xavier Cox, Adriana Clare, Leslie Leonardo Herrera, Abram Mills, Lillian Claypool, Alan Martinez, Giovanni Cervantes, Josiah Morgan, John Ciel Suarez Guzman, Iden Cowan, Zoe Robinson, Daisy Clark, Jonathan Cabrera, Aden Rosas, Finnegan Ronaldo, Sabrina Neal, Austin Ratliff, Faith Bird, Gwyneth Collins, Ava Driscoll, Adeline Reynolds, Tristan Watts, Samuel Poland, Briley Montalvo, Kason Buffington, Tanner Dunaway, Bo Mustard, Ariana Wallen. Great job. Again, I'm sorry if I messed up anyone's name, and I'm sure I messed up a few, but hey, great job. Keep working hard on your Lexia. Now, thinking about the things that we did at school and the things that we need to do when we're learning from home, hey, we got to think about being a PAX leader at home. And parents, listen up to this too, because I think this would be a great activity for all of you to do as you start your week this week. Think about having a shared vision for what you want that learning at home to look like. At school, boys and girls, remember when you sat down with your teachers at the beginning of the year? And a lot of you do this even weekly in your classroom. You start talking about, what do we want to see more of when we're wherever, at the carpet, when we're working at our seats? What do we want to hear more of, feel more of, do more of, just in our classroom? So I want you to think about this for learning at home. What do you want to see more of when you're learning at home? What do you want to hear more of? What do you want to feel more of? You probably want to feel, proud of yourself for making good choices. You want to hear yourself being a good reader, right? You want to see yourself, hey, maybe in a quiet space trying to get your work done. Hey, you want to do more getting it done so you can get outside and play, okay? So grab a piece of paper and think about that schoolwork at home. Hey, write those things that you want to see, hear, feel, and do more of at the top. And then what do you want to see, hear, feel, and do less of? Sometimes we're not as patient with our family that we love so much as we are at school. I know that's true for me. Sometimes when I get home, I'm kind of out of patience at home, and that's not a good thing to do. We got to make sure we're taking care of the people we love. So let's think about that, and let's make this a great week of learning. Parents, write these things out, hang them up somewhere where you're doing that work. And when somebody gets grumpy or things aren't going well, let's remind everybody, what do we want to feel while we're working? How do we want to, what kinds of things do we want to hear? Encouragement, right? Not grumpiness. So write those things down, and let's see if we can make this a great week of PAX leadership at home. Okay, don't forget your PAX secrets. Okay, I thought we maybe needed a reminder about what Captain PAX has taught us so far. Own your own space. That means at home too. Okay, you're responsible for your actions. Everything that happens inside that hula hoop, right? You're responsible for. So own your own space. You have the power to choose. Think about Danny. What's his day look like when he's making good choices? What's his day looking like when he's not making such good choices? Power to choose. Think like you're wearing that power to choose cape every time that choice comes up. Okay, press pause. Sometimes we'll get really frustrated or angry. Or we don't like the answer that mom or dad gave us. Press pause. Stop and think a minute. Pause in the name of PAX and think before you act. Think it over. And then the last one, be kind. Again, lots of families are kind of stuck together. And this is the time to go out of your way to be kind. Okay. Think about filling somebody else's bucket. Speaking of that, look at this cool, Jackson Ward's creation from his Thoughtful Thursday last week. Mrs. O'Connell asked you to make a poster to hang on your front door, paint a colorful picture. on your window, or put some chalk down on the sidewalk and make a happy, positive message out there. Hey, Jackson did that, and look at this beautiful thing that he created on his windows. Remember, check out your specials classes for fun things to do when you finish your work. I'm sure that Mrs. O'Connell, as well as some of your other specials teachers, are going to have some awesome activities for you this week when you finish your schoolwork from your teachers. Okay, so let's all have a great week. And remember, even if we're not together, remember we still need to learn. All right, at this time, I would ask all of you to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand on your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Trying to get that slide to move forward. There we go. So still standing. Hey, let's say our Tecumseh School Pledge. Today is a new day. I am the best student I can be. I do my best schoolwork. I respect others. I play fairly. I am proud of all I do and say. Have a great week, Park Lane PAX leaders.